The National Population and Housing Census has today entered its fourth day, and in communities like Lutete in Kasangati Town Council, residents who have been anxiously waiting to take part in this exercise are warmly welcoming the enumerators. Prosi Nakakande and Hassan Kasidi are among the enumerators tasked with carrying out the census exercise in Lutete, Kezia Parish in Kasangati Town Council.
The exercise has been somehow going on fair. We've reached some area residents. Some are welcoming us. Some are saying that it takes a lot of time, it consumes a lot of time, yet they have other things to do.
The census exercise is also being undertaken in the UPDF 3rd Division Barracks in Tororo District.
The work is going on well. The soldiers are really supporting the exercise. They are giving us information that we need from them.
Officials say that 80% of army personnel in these barracks have been enumerated so far.
We started from Rubongi. At least we are around 70% with the exercise within Rubongi, except a few detaches that are remaining of Busia, some detaches in Pusitema and Pusitema University.
But enumerators involved in the exercise point out that they are still facing a number of challenges like limited supply of materials.
It is shining a lot, so we have no umbrellas. I know in some areas it rains, they have no gumboots, so we are inquiring our top officials at least to provide us with the necessary equipment like chalks,
as well as the Uganda Bureau of Statistics failure to remit the allowances that were promised to them.
I want to make it clear that this is being handled expeditiously with the support of the local governments to ensure that we receive the names and the numbers of all the appointed staff and uploaded into the recruitment portal to enable us effective payments.
At the same time, police has also started investigating crimes that are marring the census. This includes the theft of 7 tablets used in the exercise.
About 6 tablets, 7, were actually stolen. One of them was in Chivu Zone, Chitemo Village in Sanje, where one Ahumuza Octavia reported the theft of a tablet for census.
In addition to attacks on the enumerators resulting in the loss of lives in some instances.
For instance, here in Chira Division, we registered an incident of a violent attack that resulted into a murder where Sally Andrew Emmanuel, a census enumerator and resident of Busibante and Najera Chira municipality, was attacked at around 11 p.m.
As well as individuals in some part of the country discouraging locals from taking part in the census. Meanwhile, UBOS has revealed plans to hire more enumerators in areas like Greater Kampala to fast-track the exercise and ensure that people are enumerated within the designated 10 days.
We are putting more enumerators in the Greater Kampala, more supervisors, and ensure that in the remaining days, those who have not been enumerated in Greater Kampala will be enumerated.
Actually, with the census, it's different from what we call the surveys. Surveys, you might be on portions of either up and above, say 10%, below 10% coverage. But with the census, that's the difference. You need to get the actuals. So that's why, as much as possible, we cover to get the true picture.
The agency will also look into extending the exercise as and when the need arises, should the 10 days elapse when the population has not been adequately covered.
Then they are mandated under Section 7 to extend if the board agrees. And that can happen. And so Dr. Chris Mukiza and the team, if they see the dashboard, the statistics coming from the dashboard are not as good as they should have expected, then they would have an emergency meeting to say, oh, I think we shall need extra 2 days or 4 days, and the budget is available to extend the exercise to do that kind of work.
On the 4th day of this national exercise, 10 million people have so far been enumerated. Joyce Nakato, NTV Tonight.